3 reasons why you are failing. Hi, this is Aslam Chevalier. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and press the like button along with the bell icon so that you get notified whenever the next video is out. So there are 3 reasons I want to talk to you about why a lot of people end up failing in life. We all love stories. As we have grown up, we listen to stories. When we were young, our parents told us stories of fairy tales, of Santa Claus. And as we were growing up, there were certain things that we did in our life which was not to their liking, and they kind of like told us off. And those telling us off did not go down well with us, and we kind of like created a story on that. Such as when your parents told you off that you were doing the wrong thing, you made a story that they didn't like you. Your teacher said that you were not good enough. You felt that you were never going to be successful in life. So all these minor things that you were told off basically made you feel when you grew up as you were not good enough. Now, stories have always been a major part in our life as we've been growing up. We heard stories, like I said, when we were kids. When we grew up, we started watching television, and more as we're growing up, we're watching Netflix and Sky Television or whatever the other televisions that are there. Movies, we go for movies. Movies is all full of stories. Either it's a love story or a war movie or any type of movie, it always has a story behind it. Now, the significant events that took place when we were young, where we ended up making a story of it when we were told we were not good enough, does tend to play a massive part when we are now making decisions of our own. And those basically are interrupted by our thoughts. So we have point number 1. We have over 60,000 thoughts that go through our head every day. Most of them are just like clouds. And as long as you do not give energy to them, they don't do anything, they just pass on. And that's what it is. The problem comes in is that when you have a negative thought and you start giving energy to that thought, that's when things start to go wrong, because now you're bringing in an old story that had created this problem associated to this thought, and you're reactivating that story. So every time you bring an old story back up, it comes back into your mind as a fresh one, and you're confirming it and you're making it even more stronger. The second one is feeling the emotions. So with all other stories that we've had, stories basically create feelings, they create emotions. So if you take a positive story that you have, something that you want to achieve in life, and you put in the positive energy to it, it creates an emotion. That emotion basically is what is going to create the manifestation of what you want when you want to achieve your goals. It helps you in achieving that. It has to have the feeling inside your body to achieve whatever you want. So it's not like in the previous video I mentioned about your heart connecting with your logical mind. Your heart has to have that feeling of whatever you want to achieve, basically in your goals. Or it could be a small goal even, or a bigger goal. You've got to feel it in order to achieve it. The third reason is basically taking massive action. The law of attraction is very, very clear about it. If you look at the last word, attraction, the second half of the word attraction is very clear. It says action. You need to take massive action to whatever decision that you've taken, the positive decision. Because if you don't, you will fall back into the negative side, which is going to create a lot of problems later on. So yes, create a positive story, take massive action, put emotions into it, and see the difference that will happen. You will be out of your failures into success.